Why self-life? We got London on the track. Nigga, horses don't stop, they keep going. Yeah. You can lose your life, but it gon' keep going. Why not risk life when it's gon' keep going? Yeah. When you die, somebody else was born, but at least we got to say we ran on the digit, we ran on the money, we ran on the digit, we ran on that money, we ran on the digit, we ran on the money. We ran on the digit, we ran on the money, we ran on the digit, we ran on some money, we ran on some digit, we ran on some money. I'm living like I'm on the field for the Hennies. I talk lots of shit like my bitches are dangerous. They didn't know me once, so I left from with wishes. You know it's a drop when you drain and can't flip it. I'm living big, I swear to God, I'm Luke, ain't kicking. Money, turn it up, mama, gon' slam her some dope, her hair great like a grandma. You know my ice blingin' like Dolce, like a panda. Roll it, hold it, I couldn't control, shout it like a channel. My racks are squeaking on that part and I hop in that Rari, I crank her like water. Horses don't stop, they keep going. Yeah. You can lose your life, but it gon' keep going. Why not risk life when it's gon' keep going? When you die, somebody else was born, but at least we got to say we ran on the digit, we ran on the money, we ran on the digit, we ran on that money, we ran on the digit, we ran on the money. We ran on the digit, we ran on the money, we ran on the digit, we ran on some money, we ran on some digit, we ran on some money. I'ma pull me some dough like confusion. I'ma go in that bitch with a ruler. I'ma toast me a nigga like Schroeders. I'ma keep a red flag cause I'm booler. I know some roller spaces like a duelist. Yeah, I'm screaming on my car like Gouda. When I snort it, I feel like I was aborted. If I ever ordered it, baby, better drop was bored. I been getting money before the music for Pandora. I just do this shit when I get bored. Nigga, horses don't stop, they keep going. Yeah. You can lose your life, but it gon' keep going. Why not risk life when it's gon' keep going? Yeah. When you die, somebody else was born. Everything right, everything right, everything right, man, everything right, I didn't need everything right. You back in your body, I only drain after this. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna chase it like Hussein. All this money bring a nigga new pain. Yeah, yeah, I got at least 200 hoes. Fresh to death and I leave my car running out doors. Up and down the E-way, risky it all by this door. And these hunters ain't going nowhere like a mole. I bought my mom's a car and felt amazing. My niggas banging, burning like the Redskins. I got all type of tattoos on my fucking shin. I was in a white and red mad back like peppermints. I been blown a mill on jury, but it's past tense. Supercharging, make it sound like it's raglan. I ride with the cutter, I'm blood like my brothers in Mad 10. Diamonds on me talking, they harassing. No shoulda, coulda, and what I got these racks in. Came a long way from a shed. Now we spend million on cribs. You get something too, don't trip. My eyes, my low as a brim. I smoke a tree limb. No gang, big deal.
Tryna pop a wheelie in a Lamborghini standing on 2 wheels. I got the racks on me, now I can buy me a cruise ship. I just got the iPhone 8 and I already stored over 200 hoes. You can spell the money on me, cut from all my clothes. Majority of fits I wear, you'll never find in stores. You might as well gone on. Money long. Always on the Mercury. Anytime I come out, gotta at least step out with a 3-piece. I've been in my bag lately, take 3 drugs at once lately. Got every shade in Tom Ford, I can spot Fugazi. I came out the slums, got Hermes in the headlock. If she ain't up the par, she about to get dead, doc. Between my diamonds and my fame, became so anxious. I sit at the top of the throne, yeah, cause I'm righteous. Got a few rice laws for some friends, some on the cypress. And can't nothing come in between niggas like us.
Yeah. I got at least 200 hoes. Fresh to death and I leave my car running I doze. Up and down the E-way, risk all by this door. And these hunters ain't going nowhere like a mole.
Southside on the track, yeah.
Yeah. Take it out the bank, go put it up. Got my main hoe put up. Straight off the lot, go put it up. My last 2 foreigns put up. Straight out the bank, go put it up. Everybody in the hood gon' pull up. I got them on his hands of the rights. The homie that ran with the diners. Every week I change my closet. Got a Fendi store in my house. Got a Bentley garage in my house. Gotta watch my wrist cause a house. My bitch can't sleep at my house. Make her sleep at a hotel now. And when you talk, you talking all cap. And your diamonds, they looking like tap. I was always looking for the pouch. Keep an R&B bitch in my lap. Out in Beverly Hills, I doubt. But I still had to ride with that scrap.
Yellow diamond like banana, this cap. Push dirt in the yellow, no cap. Rocket base, Margiela, that cap. Red bitch, Cinderella, no cap. I can turn pedal. I can turn pedal. Bad bitch out of ghetto. Eat late middle. I'm about to get better. Still trapping with griddles. Roll rust umbrella. Getting down at Coachella. Yeah, hop out the coupe and titty fuckers. Yeah, freak Bobby Smurder, motherfuck the ruckles. I'ma lean back in the back, she suck like lolly suckers. Like I said, I love her. Backstab the bitch. Like a Maya Michael.
My little brother keep the stick on the seat. He gon' put till your heart stop beat. I'm a zone 6 nigga in the ride, in the foreign. Fuck a bad yellow bitch. Anytime I get bored, nigga, I'm a giant on these streets, nigga, Switch my bitch once a week, nigga, 1.5 in my gold yard, You gon' need a way bigger surfboard, I bust down my plane, yacht master with bezels. I flew her out to Vegas, swear to God, forgot to hit her. I made them quit their jobs, then I gave them to my niggas. I gave her a little startup money and put her in a rental. I sent my Ethiopian to go pray at the temple. I flood her heart with diamonds just to pray, it's so expensive. She tasted holy water, so for me it's beneficial. She caught the Holy Ghost when I gave her the presidential.
Top of the top, top of the top, top of the top, top of the top, top of the T-O. Yeah, dig me. Good morning, good morning. I got my food almost done. I got my tea made. I got my orange juice. I got my good water. I got my good people. Smash that like. It's almost that time. Let me see. Yeah, it's almost that time, y'all. Y'all know that be late. I told you it's a black person trial, bro. It's a motherfucking black person trial. So you know how that motherfucking shit go. Let's see if they got some new updates real quick. Damn, man, how y'all doing, man? How everybody doing, bro? Demetrius, what's good, gang? I feel like, it's a Thursday, but I feel so good. I mean, every day is good, but it felt like a Friday. I woke up very appreciative this morning, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that came through the screen last night, the music stream. It was pretty fucking, you know what I mean? Let me see what the fuck is going on with the guns on. We might get action early. How y'all doing this morning, man? What everybody doing, man? At work, at the crib, laying in the bed, at school, we doing? Oh, they not ready yet. Yeah, they ain't ready yet. Oh man, how y'all feeling? Shit, that nigga look crazy right there. I guess we'll run this back until they ready, type shit. I gotta go put this damn food on the plate, man. Smash them likes, y'all. Smash them likes, top of the top. We about to get started in a couple minutes. You know, they actually late. You know how, like I said, black people trials and shit. I feel good, man.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that body. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the body.
All right, welcome back. That is Young Thug's Anybody, one of the songs containing lyrics that will be used against him as he faces charges of racketeering and gang conspiracy in a trial that started this week.
He's facing Rico charges in Fulton County, Georgia, one of 28 people charged in the case allegedly associated with a gang prosecutors say he founded. And joining us now with more is ABC News contributor and attorney Brian Buckmeyer and ABC News contributor and SiriusXM host Mike Muse. All right, so Young Thug has pleaded not guilty. He's denied all of these charges. Brian, what's he facing here?
If you're thinking about it from a jail time perspective, the top charges, that being the conspiracy to violate the Rico Act, which is basically saying 3 or more people conspiring to commit a crime, and at least one of those people takes steps towards the commission of that crime, as well as gang activity. Each one of those charges faces about 5 to 20 years, and you can stack those on top of each other. So for someone in their early 30s, that's all but a life sentence.
And Mike, Young Thug is a big deal in the world of rap. Could we see other high-profile artists take the stand in this case?
Yeah, you absolutely will see a lot of high-profile artists take the stand in this case, in particular thinking of Lil Wayne, but also too DeMarco and Evo. It's going to be about individuals outside the courtroom who won't be taking the stand, but will be taking a position on this stand on if hip-hop lyrics can be used in the courtroom or not. And we've already saw that happening with Kevin Liles doing their pre-trial arrangements, that he was very vocal, as well as Lear Cohen, another big music executive. So you're going to see music executive, music activists, and artists really voicing their opinions on this outside the courtroom, which would just as big as if they're inside the courtroom.
Brian, you know, Young Thug has waited a long time for this trial. We're already seeing crazy drama in the midst of it. What is going on here?
It's a lot. I mean, it took us 10 months just to get to the point of opening statements because of allegations of drugs being brought into the court. Attorneys were arrested for allegedly throwing cell phones as they were getting arrested for having pills in their bottle and a
Yeah, Keita, yeah, I'm still building the team. I'm just trying to make sure that I hit 100K first. You know what I mean? I got a plan that I'm forming. Top of the year, I'm gonna be, you know what I mean, giving a little bit more info. You know, everybody that's tapped in with me. I gotta tap in with me on my Instagram if you're trying to join the squad, man. We about to build everybody shit up. You know what I mean? And you can be remote. So yeah, man, just hit me on the DM. That's the best way to really hit me. Comments, I read the comments, but I miss them sometimes. I got like 12 different platforms, and I get fucking 1,000 comments a day between them all type shit, or hundreds, you know what I mean? But yeah, for sure, I'm definitely doing that. Like, you know what I mean? I just want to make sure that I get this shit to 100, and then just for so we can have a bigger, you know what I mean? It'll make sense. It'll make sense what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna go up, man. 2024, here we come.
Assaulting officers. There's just so much drama that led to this point, but also it's just the nature of the case. You try to prosecute 28 people at once for RICO charges with 191 overt acts. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, thankfully we're down to 6 defendants in this trial and 9 taking a plea, but it's a lot to kind of wrap your head around, and also a lot to get started.
And Mike, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis said publicly, and I want to quote her, "I think if you decide to admit your crimes over a beat, I'm going to use it." Rap is and has always been a creative way of art. How will this impact, the game moving forward?
I would start where you ended, DeMarco, in the sense of rap is a form of art. My concern is when they admit too many lyrics into the courtroom and trying to prove that case. Admitting too many lyrics and too many songs could really bias a jury if they're not understanding of culture, the culture of rap, and the culture and communities from where these artists come from. Now, with that being said, if an artist says they committed a crime on a certain intersection of a street, and then that is in their lyrics, then that is fair play for that lyric to be used. But the idea of supporting in totality, inserting songs and other lyrics trying to support a case, that is what I take issue with, and a lot of activists take issues with too as well, because rap is also too a form of literature in a sense of allegories, alliterations, and metaphors.
But Mike, strong talk is nothing new. I mean, you and I have talked about it. Tupac's Hit 'Em Up. That's a strong song there. And when you look back, you're like, whoa, if it was in today's, time and place, it would have been used against him in court.
You see me smiling so big right now because, DeMarco, you nailed it. Even to the point now where in the very popular lexicon of culture, we use the phrase gang, gang. Gang, gang doesn't mean the actual gang unto itself, what we know formally as a gang, but gang, gang culture means just family, a clique, your homies. And so that's what I mean by if the jurors are not aware of culture, they could use these words in the literal sense and not understand that they have many different double, triple entendres.
Well, let's look at the legal part of this here, Brian. How common is it to bring lyrics into a case?
It's very common. I even defended clients who have this situation themselves, and I'm often telling my clients, hey, if you're going to rap on a beat, you got to treat it like you're in an interrogation room, because ultimately these charges could be, these lyrics can be used to incriminate you, to incarcerate you, and even for sentencing enhancement at the end of the day. And I don't think necessarily this is going to create a precedence, because the precedent's already there. I think the general fear that people, or the worry that people should have, is when we give prosecutors an extra tool to prosecute and to limit the liberty of a sect of people, we have to make sure that prosecutors are doing that correctly and not overly broad, because if we give them power to go after one group, who's next on that line? And is it done properly and effectively? I think that's why this case is so important.
And Mike, real quick, you got a background in music. Do you think rappers will start to say, okay, you know what, I may want to think about what I'm going to say on this next track before I release it, or is this empowering them to do more?
I think they're going to think about what they rap about, but DeMarco, that really begins to infringe on their First Amendment rights and the First Amendment right to be creative and as a form, an art form, as expression. Who are we as society to govern and to dictate what is art and what isn't art just because we may not like it? As Brian perfectly illuminated, that there is precedence for lyrics to already be used, but the nature of this case is different because Young Thug is such an influential artist within the rap community as a whole. So in essence, this is the first time that rap lyrics is on trial with such a very popular artist.
All right, ABC contributors Brian Buckmeyer and Mike Muse. Good to see you guys, and thanks for being on, as always.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.
All right, it's about that time. These niggas, yo, you leave it up to some black folks to be late at a fucking Rico. Like, you know what I mean? Leave it up to some black folks just to be late to the Rico. How you late to a Rico? How you late to a major trial like that? Oh shit. Good morning though, man. How everybody doing? Let me see who in the chat, man. Y'all should have seen what I just did. I just threw my fucking I almost just fucked my whole plate of food up just now. So I'm just not throwing it far. I don't know. Why am I even throwing my food? What the fuck am I doing? Miss Ty, good morning, Miss Ty. Bobby Johnson, good morning. Tara Williams, good morning. Yasi. Was it Yase? Good morning. Demetrius, y'all smash them likes. Smash them likes, y'all run them likes up. It should be a short day today, so maybe that's why I think it feel like a Friday. It's supposed to start at 9. Supposed to be 9 to 12, but I guess Now we looking at, I guess, one. What's good? What's good, Paul? Cents for cents. What's good with y'all? Y'all know eggs with the plant-based sausage. You know I do meal prep, so I don't even got to cook when I get up. I just heat my shit up. I cook all my food on Sunday for the week. Like I got my dinner. I got everything made. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You know. Oh, got my good grapes too. Get back on my fruit shit real heavy. Yeah. What y'all eat today? Or did y'all eat today? I know, you know what I mean? I know how it be. Sometimes you don't even get to eat right away. Um, Let me see. I don't want to. These motherfuckers live forever. Let's see. Nigga, us don't stop. Mm-hmm. Says it looking good for Thugger. It's a little too early for real. Because I say that because the only people they've been calling is like detectives and shit. You know, they got like they got hundreds of fucking witnesses. It's only been 2 weeks. And they only went through like what? Maybe 15 witnesses total. 15, I would guess. 15 to 20 witnesses total. I'm talking about from the forensics people to the telephone lady to the police that was on the scene. Like none of the star witnesses came out, which could be anybody. What up, White Falcon? Phone lifestyle said two joints for breakfast. Man, I only smoke weed. I smoked a half a blunt in the last probably 65 days. I've been so damn focused. I ain't even been giving a fuck about smoking no weed. I've been hitting blacks and shit right now and there, but I didn't really ease up on them shits the last few days. I just focused. I've been just trying to get on my, you know what I mean? But it's too early, really, because, and I say that because they haven't like. What if, like, hypothetically, what if YFN, you know, YFN Lucci case start January the 8th. What if YFN Lucci come out and testify? You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I think this. Honestly, I feel like if Lucci case start on January the 8th, I mean, they could easily push it back. I feel like they're gonna try to wrap this shit up like before then, because I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna have both of them niggas in the courthouse, and you know, YFN Lucci has a Rico too. It's like him and like 10 or 12 of his guys. They be strategical with this shit. So he amazing. He gonna beat all the charges. I don't know, bro. I just think it's too early right now, like right this exact moment. And but I will say this though, this defense team is worth every red cent. Brian Smith and them. I said Brian Smith. That's a basketball player. Brian Steele and them, and Mr. Adams, and who else we got? I can't name them all, but Mr. Adams, the black dude, and Brian Steele. Really, the black dude, the bald head black dude, been killing, bro. He really though. He's really, in my opinion, he's like the. Oh, so I never heard Young Thug say he's a Mason. I just know that he's black. So shut up all that Mason talk and shit. I ain't trying to shut it down. But I know when you black in America, it don't matter. What y'all think about P Diddy? What y'all think about P Diddy? That's what I want to know. That shit crazy, right? It look like they trying to take P Diddy ass down, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. P. Diddy, just based off the Cassie shit, how fast he settled with her, to me, that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? She was asking for $30 million all these years ago. You didn't want to give her the 30 million. Now she reportedly got like 50 million because she was ready to expose your ass. You give her the money right away. You know what I'm saying? Now you got all these other girls coming out, and the girl that was 17, she got real pictures with you. So you can't say you don't know her. She's sitting on your lap. Yo, fuck. And that's what I be saying, man. Don't worship these people. Like you can be a fan of them, be an idol of them, but these people are just regular people. Like when people get tattoos of like celebrities and shit, I don't care if they're your favorite rapper, favorite whoever, idol. You don't know what the fuck the outcome gonna be. And I'm like, you don't know what them people, unless you just don't care. Imagine how many people got P. Diddy tattoos. I'm pretty sure somebody does. Let Diddy live. I ain't trying to kill him. Them girls, them women trying to kill him. I don't got no problem with Diddy living. He can live. It's not my concern though. All right, y'all, it's about that time. Let's get up in this shit, man. I'm sorry to be chewing this shit out, but can't really help it. Ah, they ain't cut the mic on yet, y'all. We live though. On the truth was good, gang. Top of the top. Top of the top to everybody too. Miss Ty. King James was good, bro. Yeah, like you gotta think, bro. You niggas be getting tattoos of these people and it be like maybe if it was even people that didn't die, you don't know what the fuck. I don't know, bro. You gotta be like my family, like a direct family member, somebody that was really close to me, my kids. You know what I mean? It gotta be I can't just go get Michael Jordan tattooed on me because I looked up to him playing basketball, and then it comes out that Michael Jordan was whatever he was, you know what I mean? Some it don't gotta necessarily be no Diddy shit. It could be something else weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you said how do I meal prep? No, I on Sunday I cook all my on Sunday I cook all my food for the week. So that's 3 meals a day. So I cook 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I cook 21 meals on Sunday. But I like I mean for breakfast, I'm about to switch up my breakfast in like this week because I've been eating eggs and plant based. Because you know I don't eat meat and shit. I don't eat beef, chicken, pork, turkey, beef, chicken, pork, turkey. All I eat, I'm pescatarian, so all I really eat is goddamn voice box of the block. I don't know why them folks hating on me, bro. But yeah, so I think next week I'm gonna do like maybe waffles or something. I might do waffles for them in the morning. I don't eat no cereal and shit. Like I don't eat cereal. That shit make like I ain't gonna lie. That shit make a nigga go to the bathroom. I'm trying to be respectful because it's early in the morning, but that shit is like we're not even supposed to eat milk. Like milk from cows, we not supposed to eat that shit. Like if you do your homework, it's not even like made for our body. So all that milk does a body good. All that campaigning they did, that shit was cap. Chris said Diddy did that shit. I just eat. Yeah, I was eating once a day too. Um, but the amount of I've been streaming for 12 hours a day on average. 11 to 12 hours a day, unless I take the night off. Like if I'm just like exhausted. But I can't go off of just eating one meal the amount of time because today's gonna be a short day on the trial, so it's gonna be probably like 4 hours. They're supposed to start already, so it's supposed to be from 9 to 12 p.m. But you hear it's 10:28 East Coast time, and we still ain't start. Everybody been telling me to fuck with that almond milk though. Yeah, listen, cow milk is you're not supposed to. Yo, it's so much bullshit that they force on us, or not force on us, but try to put it on. When I was coming up, I used to drink milk like a motherfucker, and that's not why I stopped. I had been stopped, fucking with milk like that. I used to love strawberry milk, chocolate milk, cereal and milk, milk, milk and cookies and shit. I can't remember the last time I bought some milk. I swear to God, unless it was like years ago when my kids was like at the age where they ate cereal. They don't really eat cereal and shit like that no more. They getting up there now, so nigga, I don't even eat that shit. I know everybody keep telling me about that almond milk, and I always say I'm gonna try, but I don't know. It's like I don't even want to eat cereal no more like that. Like I can't remember the last time I had some fucking cereal and milk, bro. I just can't. Now, if you want to count like when I make coffee and put the what's that shit? What's the hazelnut? What's it called? What's it called? Mixer or whatever the shit you can put in coffee when you put it. Damn, I'm burnt out. I can't think of the name of the shit. You said milk and cookies. Humans. It's just like our body not made for that shit. Like a lot of people don't even know that like white bread is not even naturally white. They gotta bleach that shit. And what? Wheat bread too. You know what I'm saying? But I do hear everybody talk about the almond milk and the like the oat milk and shit like that. Yeah, creamer. That's the name. You can tell I don't really drink coffee like that. And I'm gonna have me a cup here in a minute, just cause, just cause. But yeah, that's probably the most of milk that you would catch me drinking. Like I'm pretty sure that's dairy, right? So, and I don't always. I just started like I don't really drink creamer like that. I used to drink my coffee black, and I'm not even a coffee. The only time I drink coffee is when I absolutely need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them niggas that drink coffee and smoke a cigarette and shit like that. Yeah, bleach. They bleach the bread. You know where I learned that from? Rest in peace. I mean, I think I knew it before, but when I heard it again, I was in prison and I read Prodigy. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Prodigy has a fucking excellent book. Prodigy book is so good, it'll make you read the book twice. I didn't read the book twice. I done listened to the audio book like 2 or 3 times. The audio book is entertaining too, but he was talking about when he, got enlightened to all that shit when he got locked up. He had to do a bid and shit. Prodigy had got caught with a gun. And he had to do like what, 3 years? And he was like that's when he first started reading and shit. Like not really first started reading. Coffee and a cig. I don't even smoke cigs, man. If I smoke a cig, it's on some. I don't know. I got to be like drunk as fuck, like out socially. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really smoke cigs, bro. I did at one time though. It was one time I used to buy cigs. Yeah, he has a book called My Infamous Life, man. It's such a great book, yo. He talk about everything, yo. He talk about when he used to see Ashanti mom. He used to be spying on Ashanti mom when she changed because he grew up Ashanti mom. He grew up. His mom was friends with Ashanti mom, like the singer Ashanti, and he was in like a dance school. That was that whole shit when Jay-Z was like he was a ballerina and shit. Now what I would do, I'd do coffee and weed, but I'm not even a wake up and make coffee nigga. Like the only reason I'm even been drinking it recently is because I'm getting up and I'm trying to keep my energy level. This is tea right here. This what I'm on. Because like I always say, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. When I first started screaming, when I used to scream for like what? Man, if you been following me, it was one time I used to scream for like 6, 7 hours a day on the music stream alone. And I'd be in this. Well, I wouldn't be in here. I was living somewhere else, and I'd be smoking weed. drinking alcohol and drinking monsters. I drink like 3 Monster energy drinks or Red Bull. I'm not even knowing that that's not even good for you. Let alone, nigga, I had heart surgery when I was a kid. When I was like 2 years old, I ain't got no pacemaker or nothing, but I had heart surgery and shit. I ain't got no big crazy scar. I got a little scar back there. It's kind of going away now because I'm fucking. I guess I didn't got bigger and shit. I didn't worked out and shit and body developing. You can't really see it. I have to show it to you, but um. Yeah, so I used to. So after Kevin Samuels died, he died from cardiac arrest. Not saying it was just the energy drinks for him, but he was taking pills and all to sex pills, but he always used to drink the Red Bull with the what he was drinking, Red Bull and Hennessy or some shit or some kind of dark liquor. But after like ever since Kevin Samuels died, I put that shit down. I was knocking back 3 fucking monsters, yo, and while I'm on screen, tweaking. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. So then I did some research and shit and green tea. And at first I was fucking with I was fucking with Lipton green tea. But then I did some more research to find like what's the best one. And this shit is good for your heart. It gives you energy. It ain't got too much caffeine in it. They got non-caffeine. It's called Bigelow. And I don't got no endorsement from it or nothing. So this is like 100% honest. Like I don't even put sugar. Like I tried to put sugar in. I only tried to put sugar in here like a couple times since I've been drinking this for about maybe 8 months, 9 months now, or whenever Kevin Samuels died, like a little bit after that. But I don't even need. You don't even need sugar for this shit. Maybe if I was a kid, when you're a kid, you try to put sugar in everything, but it's not really bitter. It tastes pretty good. Like I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's about, and I'm not perfect. You feel me? Oh, he used to. No, I think he used to mix. I think he used to mix. If I'm not mistaken, it was like he used to mix Red Bull with some He used to have some kind of cognac or some kind of yeah, some kind of some. It was some brown liquid at the beginning of his screens. Because he'll mix it right there. Got the good grapes. And I ain't perfect. I ain't saying here like I'm perfect, but like I haven't been eating meat for like 3 years. One day I woke up. I was in Hollywood, and I woke up one morning, and I always my routine, like especially when I'm in LA for sure. Really, when I'm in like before I was even doing the streaming shit, my routine was wake up. I wait as soon as I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I go work out. I get out the house, whether I go to the gym, whether I go to the park, wherever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So one day I just woke up and I said, man, I don't want to be a vegetarian, but let me just stop eating meat. You know what? Let me just be a pescatarian. I'll just eat fish here and there. Let me see how I feel. And I felt so good. You feel less bloated. You feel less like it ain't shit ain't as like you when you eating all them burgers and all that shit and sausage links and sausage biscuits and all this shit, right? Even though I don't eat pork, but just turkey sausage, whatever. That shit is like heavy, bro. Like you feel like I noticed the difference instantly, like within like a week. I was like, damn, I was like lighter. I won't fucking shitting as much. I won't can feel stuffed up as much. You know what I'm saying? I just know you gotta pay attention to your body. When your body react in a good way or a bad way, you gotta pay attention to that motherfucker. But yeah, you just gotta like pay attention to your body. I just know that after I stop eating meat, pause, I feel so much better, bro. And now, like when I hit a huncho, when niggas hit 100K on this channel, I'm about to start getting up early and working out. So I feel like yeah, I deserve it. So I feel like whatever your diet is, a pretty good diet, and I ain't saying don't eat meat. Whatever you work for you. I just know that for me, I feel much better, yo. I feel much better, and I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I still drink alcohol. I ain't been smoking weed, but I've been hitting the black. You know what I'm saying? I need to put that. But see, the thing about it with me, I know myself, and
Superior Court of Fulton County is now in
oh, here
session.
we
The
go.
Honorable Chief Judge Rico presiding. Court call to order.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated.
Fast them lights, man. Google health benefits of beer. I'm gonna check it out. I got the sweat on. Sweater weather.
Okay, I got you. I see it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Mm-hmm. You too. All right. Yeah.
All right, good morning, councils, interested parties. We're back on the record in the matter of the state of Georgia versus Khalif Adams et al., 22 SC 183572. Mr. Stilwell, Mr. Boston, Mr. Sharp, good morning, gentlemen. Mr. Williams, Mr. Steele, Mr. Adams, and Ms. Renard, good morning. All right, Mr. Kendrick and Mr. Apt, good morning, sir. Good morning. All right. Mr. Erie and Mr. Matthews, Jr. and Sr., good morning, gentlemen. All right, Mr. Nichols, Mr. Harvey, Ms. Westmoreland, and Mr. Garner, good morning, councils. And then Mr. Ryan and Ms. D. Williams, good morning. All right, ladies from the state, Ms. Hilton and Ms. Love, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right.
Appreciate that, Tasia.
All jurors here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
Shout out Tasia for the cash out.
Anything I need to be made
Shout out
aware of,
Tasia for the cash out. Appreciate that, Queen. Appreciate that. Top of the top. Y'all know it's the only way. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna talk your heads. Let's watch this. I just want to say shout out to you. Appreciate you for the cash out.
He's coming back.
Yes.
From yesterday.
Yeah, he's coming back from yesterday, Your Honor. So I'm not. Mr. Huey, as the court is aware, entered a no-low contingent for a reduced offense. I do have a certified copy of it. I'll make a decision on whether or not I want to introduce that as evidence or not. I did provide that to our colleagues across the ballot, and I just want to bring it to the court's attention. I don't know if they have an objection to it or not, but it is certified and self-authenticating, and it's obviously in the court record or document.
All right. Okay.
Your Honor, and we were just checking into whether or not that is a self-serving matter. It is a self-authenticating document, so that is not a
not
matter.
self-serving, but self-authenticating.
Okay. It is self-authenticating.
Okay.
That is not the basis of the objection, if there is one to be made.
All right.
So what we are looking into, I've already advised Mr. Matthews of, but in the event that he does choose to introduce it, we will interpose the objection at the appropriate time. But we're looking into that matter.
All right, madam. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Then we'll summon our jurors, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is Mr. Henry outside?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Just get him on the ready, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
All jurors present accountable.
All right, thank you, sir. You have a seat. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. All right. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to finish with Officer Henry here, and then once we finish, we'll see where the day leads us at this point in time. So at this point, Ms. Hilton or Ms. Love, you may resume your examination at this point in time. I just remind Officer Henry, you're still under oath, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, ma'am.
You good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So where we left off yesterday is you had retrieved the gun, you had picked up, and you had taken off, following after the individual who ran.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And once you ended up apprehending him, did you get a name for the individual?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what was the name that you used?
Marquavius Yui.
And did he have a date of birth?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you remember what his date of birth is?
Do you mind if I look at my paperwork to confirm his date of birth?
I'm going to give you another copy.
If I can take a look at it.
Sure.
You're going to mark that as the state's exhibit for identification?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's going to mark it as 169R.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Permission to approach, Your Honor?
You may, madam.
I'm going to show you what's going to mark our identification purposes 169R. Do you recognize 169R?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is 169R? Is that your police report?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I have it here with me. That was all accident.
Yes, but I have to give you the copy that the defense counsel has seen.
Oh, okay.
Look at Section 169R, but I have a fresher memory as to the date of birth of Mr. Marquez, who was arrested back in May of 2018.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, did it refresh your memory?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the date of birth?
3/10/1996.
And what type of gun did you recover?
Glock 19, 9mm.
A black Glock 19?
It was like it was a black. I think it had a little bit of silver on it. I'm
sorry?
I think it's black and silver, but most of it is black.
You may.
Get you. I'm going to show you what's been marked and shown to defense counsel State's Exhibit 155M. Tell me if you recognize State's Exhibit 155M.
I mean, open it?
Yes.
Can you turn it over? Or
Do you need to go?
no? Yes, ma'am.
How do you recognize Exhibit 155M?
By the serial number.
And what's the serial number?
Sam Yankee Nancy 195.
Slow it down. Say that again one more time.
It's gonna be Sam Yankee Nancy 195.
Is that SYN 195?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And also, is there any other identifying information on any tag that identifies that this is the gun that you recovered back in May of 2018?
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, it's black and silver. Yes, that's the weapon.
Okay. And does this red tag identify the item that you recovered back in May of 2018?
Yeah, this other tag that we tagged being stolen.
Okay. And does this have your unit number on there as you are the person that recovered this item back in May of 2018?
No, my unit number is not on the tag.
Where it says recovered by?
Oh, yes, it is. I'm sorry.
Okay, so does it say
Yes.
recovered by your unit
Yes,
number?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And what was your unit number back?
7062.
All right. And you're at this time, and does it appear to have been destroyed in any way? Does it appear to be the weapon you recovered?
No, it's yes, it's in workable condition.
You're at this time state like tender State's Exhibit 155M into evidence.
Any objection to States 155M?
No objection.
All right, States 155M is admitted and may be published as you see fit.
Thank you, Your Honor. And again, do you recall where this gun was stolen out of?
It was stolen out of Winder Police Department.
Now, in preparation for your testimony, have you had the opportunity to refresh your memory as to the image of the person that you arrested on May 25, 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 168M. No. This, I do not.
Your Honor, may we approach this briefly?
Yes. Okay, start radio.
Smash them likes, y'all. Smash them likes. Top of the top. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Shout out everybody in the chat. If you want to support Mr. Demonetize himself, Mr. No fucking reason for being demonetized, you can send a donation to the Cash App, the Chime, the PayPal, the Venmo, any of that. Just please make sure you hit the like, and if you already hit the like, salute. I think I might need to, I feel like making some coffee, or not yet though. Maybe I should heat the water up. Brother.
After receiving the weapon, did you place it into evidence?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Proceed. You want some court indulgence?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it funny?
Now, as it relates to this particular incident on May 2018, did you learn of anyone being shot in this incident?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you know, are you aware how many people and individuals were shot in this incident?
Yes, ma'am.
How many?
3.
Okay. And to your knowledge, was there anyone were those individuals initially on May 25th, 2018, able to tell law enforcement officers who shot them?
One objection, hearsay, and confrontation clause.
No. I'm going to sustain the question as of right now. It's the form. You need to lay a little more foundation now.
Back on May of 2018, on the day that this happened, was there anyone ever identified as shooting those individuals? Back on that particular day?
Can you ask the question one more time?
Sure. Back in May 25th, 2018, was anyone ever identified on May 25th, 2018 as to shooting those individuals?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Now, in working in Zone 6, are you familiar with an apartment complex called Trestle Tree Apartments?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is Trestle Tree Apartments located?
I'm not sure of the correct address, but I think it's South United, but I'm not sure of the address. I think 955, but United, but I'm not sure of the correct address over there.
It's off of United Street?
It's off United.
Okay. And does United run off of a main street?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's that?
I think the correct address is 956 Trestle Tree.
956 Trestle Tree.
Trestle Tree.
Okay. But that is within Zone 6?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that in or around or near Grant Park?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I have no further questions at this time.
Cross.
Thank you. 1 second.
Officer Henry.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Carlton Matthews here. I represent Mr. Marquavius Huey. Let's begin with a couple of things. Mr. Officer Henry, you are aware that the handgun that was reported stolen that you just identified, it was actually reported stolen on August 8th, 2015, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
By a resident of Winder, Georgia, by the name of Jeremy Smith, according to your investigation, correct? Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you know that Winder, Georgia is at least about an hour from Atlanta, Georgia, correct?
I'm not 100% sure how far that is.
Okay. And you are aware that August 8th, 2015 would have been approximately 3 years prior to the date of this May 25th, 2018 incident that you're testifying to here today, correct?
I would assume yes, sir.
Okay. And when you were developing your investigation into the handgun that you recovered, you understand that that Jeremy Smith stated that the gun was removed from his truck and that there was no forced entry and that it happened in Winder, Georgia, correct?
I'm not 100% sure. I would have to look over his report.
Okay, and you have it with you?
No, that would be once I confirm the weapon is stolen out of Winder. I don't have that report. We don't get that report.
The firearm, Your Honor. May I have? Permission to approach, Your Honor.
Oh, you may, sir. Yes.
Okay, so Officer Henry, you just identified this firearm, correct?
Yes, sir.
And this is the firearm that you recovered, correct?
Yes, sir.
And as we permission to publish, Your Honor, the firearm, hold it up.
Yeah, it's already been admitted, but you're welcome to handle said firearm as long as you handle it correctly.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Officer Henry, you identified this firearm. It's unloaded. There's no magazine in the chamber, so it's not capable of doing any harm to anyone at this moment, correct?
Correct. I don't know. I have to check it physically.
Okay. Now,
but I'm assuming it's clear.
Would you like to check it and look at it? Okay, thank you.
I don't know who that is breathing on the mic like that.
It's in a safe position, correct?
Yes, to my knowledge, yes.
Okay. Now, this particular firearm, as we hold it and handle it here today, this firearm has a serial number on it, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've identified the serial number as SYN195.
Yes, sir.
And it has a serial number on one location, and it also has the name of the firearm, correct?
Yes, sir.
And it has the style of the firearm, the model, correct?
Yes, sir.
And nothing about this particular firearm, as we have it here today, in 2023, we recovered it on May 25th, 2018. The serial number has not been filed down, correct?
Yes.
Hasn't been damaged or altered in any way, correct?
Yes.
And Officer Henry, as we stand here today and have this conversation, there's nothing about this firearm that when you look at it and hold it, that you can tell that it's stolen, correct?
Yes. By the serial number. If I can see the serial number, that's the one that confirms it's been stolen.
Right.
So if I'm looking at the serial number and there's a serial number on it, that means so yes, it is.
So if I'm just sitting here, right, and I have this gun in my possession, and I don't put the serial number into your police database, and I have this weapon in my hand, I don't know it's stolen, do I?
No.
And no one in this courtroom would know that it's stolen, correct?
Objection, Your Honor, speculation.
I sustain the objection.
Officer Henry, how long did you say you've been a police officer?
Over 6 years, sir.
Over 6 years. And in the 6 years that you've been a police officer, how long or how many police reports would you say you've written?
Maybe over 3,000. I don't know. I'm not sure. About over 3,000.
Okay, so at least over 3,000 reports you've written. And the reason you write these reports, Officer Henry, is that you want to memorialize the things that occurred during your investigation, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's because it's important, right?
Yes, sir.
And you want to write truthful reports, right?
Yes, sir.
And you were trained to write these reports, right?
Yes, sir.
And they're important because a lot of times the prosecution will rely on the type of report and the investigation that you've done, right?
Yes, sir.
And they want to have that report so that they can be able to accurately be able to present a case, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you wrote a report in this case, correct?
I did. Yes, sir.
In the report that you wrote, you've already identified that report, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that report that you wrote during the course of this investigation is 2 pages, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And let's talk about a couple things. There was this 911 call, a few 911 calls that were made, right?
Yes, sir.
And in the 911 calls that were made, as part of your investigation, you'll go back and listen to those 911 calls at some point, right?
If I go back and listen to it?
Yeah, if you're handling the case and you are putting together your investigation, there may be times when you might go back and pull the 911 call to get more information as part of your investigation, correct?
No.
Okay, so you don't look at the 911 calls?
I look at it at first. I can't see it. I hear it over the radio.
Okay.
When it's being dispatched.
Okay, so the 911 call that you hear over the radio that's being dispatched, you are aware that there were no physical descriptions of the person or persons that were involved in this shooting, correct?
No, that's not true.
Okay, what was the physical descriptions that were given?
The description that was given was the original call came up as shots fired in the park.
Okay.
And ready to give out a description of individuals.
Okay, what was the descriptions that you heard come through dispatch that would have been part of the 911 calls, right?
A black male wearing all hoodie, so possible a suspect.
A black male wearing all hoodie.
All black.
Okay.
Have hoodie on.
Okay, so that was the one. So it was one description of one person.
That's one of the suspects.
Okay. Did you hear any other descriptions of any other suspects?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What were the descriptions that you heard on the 911 call?
Same thing.
Dispatch?
Same. All wearing the same thing.
So there were multiple. So let me make sure I'm clear. The 911 call comes in. There are multiple calls. And those calls all stated that there were multiple black males wearing the same thing. Is that your testimony?
Yes, the call came up as black male wearing all black with a hoodie.
And that would have
possibly a suspect.
And that would possibly a suspect?
Yes.
Got you. And those are calls that would have been on a 911 call, correct?
Yes, sir.
Those have been citizens and people in the community that would have called into 911 and said, hey, this is what I saw, this is what I heard, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, just so that we're clear, this report that you've prepared and the investigation that you conducted, there were no eyewitnesses who identified Huey as being involved in a shooting, correct?
No.
And as a matter of fact, Huey has never been interviewed by any detective regarding the shooting, correct?
Speculation, Your Honor.
Well, he may have knowledge of it.
Well, let me see what he says.
Can I rephrase the question?
Rephrase.
Thank you.
I'll stand as to form.
Okay. Officer Huey, Officer Henry, are you aware of any investigation by yourself or any other law enforcement personnel who has ever interviewed Mr. Huey for a shooting on May 25th, 2018 at that Grant Park?
No, I'm not aware if I'm the only one I could speak of for myself. I don't know if any other investigator officer interviewed Mr. Huey.
And you certainly did not, correct?
I take him in custody.
You didn't interview him about a shooting, correct?
No.
Okay. And no victim in a shooting on May 25th, 2018 ever presented themselves to you for you to engage them in a photographic lineup process, correct?
No.
May 25th, 2018, to this day now, December 7th, 2023, no alleged victim has come forward to you and said that Mr. Huey shot them on May 25th, 2018, correct?
No.
That two-page report that you prepared, Officer Henry, and that firearm that we just got through examining, nowhere in your report is that firearm that we got through examining that you indicated that when you recovered the firearm that it was worn, correct?
That it was what?
Worn, W-A-R-N. Warren, hot Warren.
No.
Right. Because when you fire a weapon, Officer Henry, it will typically, after it's fired, the muzzle will be warm, correct?
It also depends, I'm assuming, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now, you testified that there were 3 people out there in this particular incident that were shot, correct?
To my knowledge, 3 persons, that's what the 911 call, so 3 persons got shot inside the park.
Okay, and you did not go to the area of this alleged shooting or areas and recover any shell casings from any of this particular incident, correct?
Me personally, no.
Okay. And in your report, the report that you prepared, if shell casings were found or ever located, you would have supplemented your report to indicate the same, correct?
I wasn't on scene where the actual shooting happened.
Okay. And to your knowledge, you don't know of any shell casings that have ever been recovered from this location matching up to a firearm that you brought before the court, correct?
All I know, shell casing were recovered inside the park.
I didn't hear you.
All I know is shell casing recovers inside the park.
And did you document that in any report that you've prepared?
I'm assuming the primary officer for that incident, I'm sure he did.
And that would be speculation on your part, correct?
It's not speculation. The officer would document whatever he found on the scene.
Right, but you don't have any report that is in your possession?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. Now, in that 2-page report that you prepared, Officer Henry, that you've done over 3,000 during the course of your career at this point, you did not charge Mr. Huey with any type of gang violation, correct?
No, sir.
You did not, in your report, indicate anything about referring this case to the APD gang unit, correct?
No, sir.
You did not indicate in your report or any supplemental report subsequent to May 25th, 2018 that Mr. Huey was in possession of any type of gang paraphernalia, correct?
No, sir.
That he had on gang paraphernalia, correct?
No, sir.
Now, in your report, now when you're preparing your report, and we've already talked about the fact that it's important and you want it to be accurate, correct?
Yes, sir.
You indicated in your report that you actually apprehended Mr. Huey at 21:42 hours, which would be 9:42, correct?
No.
Okay. Let me show you.
It would be 8. So
21:42?
Is it 21 or 20? Is it
21:42. What time? 2142.
That's the report. That's the report you're looking at. 20. 1.
Officer Henry.
Yes, sir.
You testified that you apprehended Mr. Huey and recovered this firearm, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you prepared a report that indicated the time in which you apprehended Mr. Henry and recovered the firearm in your report, correct?
Yes, sir.
And I want to show it. May I approach this witness, Your Honor?
You may, sir.
Thank you. And that's the one you brought, right?
No, that's not mine. That's...
Okay. That's the one that the government provided, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's look at that one. Okay. This is your report, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the one that you prepared, right? And when you prepared that report, you reviewed it before you uploaded it, correct?
Okay.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right there where it says 2142, where it says evidence found. Let me get it right now. May 25th, 2018, right?
Yes, sir.
2142, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what time is 2142?
Oh, you're acting 9:42.
Okay, and that's the time that you indicated in your report that you apprehended and recovered items off of Mr. Huey, correct?
Yes.
You indicated you recovered an iPhone 7, right?
Yes.
At 2142, correct?
Yes, yes.
And you indicated that you recovered a firearm, correct?
Yes.
At 2142, correct?
Yes.
And down in your incident narrative, you indicated that it was on May 25th at 20:01 that you were dispatched, correct?
Yes.
So that I'm clear on this matter, obviously, the calls started coming in around 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
But you did not actually make contact with Mr. Huey until 9:42, when you recovered the items and the weapon, correct?
No, so the reason why it's for there for 9:42, that's the time. Maybe I'm talking to the judge at that time, so I actually get the time from 911.
So let me make sure I'm clear. Your testimony is that you're talking to the judge?
At that time, so I get the correct time.
Okay. Is there anywhere in your report, Officer Henry, that you document that I spoke to the judge?
In my report?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Now, you also indicated in your report that you arrested Mr. Huey at 451 Cherokee Avenue, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia, correct?
Yes.
And 451 Cherokee Avenue, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia, that's about maybe a couple hundred yards from the Grant Park Rec Center?
I'm not sure.
Close, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's very close.
Right. And if the calls started coming out at 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
And you making contact with Mr. Huey in your report at 2142, that'll be over an hour and a half more from the time that the shooting incident took place, right?
Not necessary, because it was a park full of people.
It was a park full of people.
And they were running all over.
There were a lot of people out there that particular day, correct?
Yes, I'm assuming, yeah. The park was full.
And they're shooting basketball, right?
That's what the call came up as.
Right. And with respect to these particular charges that you actually charged Mr. Huey with, you charged him with theft by receiving of a stolen handgun, right?
Yes, sir.
And you charged him, and you charged him with several other misdemeanor offenses, correct?
Yes, sir.
You charged him with various offenses that were of a misdemeanor variety. And you are aware that Mr.
Objection, Your Honor.
Basis.
I believe he's going to get into something that is not proper. And we need to approach it.
All right, well, go ahead and let's come on up. Come on.
Okay.
All right, stop radio. Hold on. Take a bit.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, sir.
Officer Henry, I just want to be very clear. You did not do any GSR, gunshot residue testing of any sort on Mr. Huey, correct?
No, sir.
You didn't do any GSR or any type of testing whatsoever on the firearm that you recovered from Mr. Huey, correct?
Me personally, no.
And you're trained to understand what GSR does and how it impacts the case, correct?
Yeah, once we submit it, they tested it. I don't.
Okay. And you certainly have you have no evidence whatsoever that any shell casing that you say may or may not have been located at this basketball court matched up to any firearm that you recovered from Mr. Huey, correct?
Ask the question one more time.
Sure. You have no scientific evidence that any shell casing that you or your team may or may not have found at the basketball court matched up to any firearm that this jury has looked at this morning?
In my opinion, no.
And just so that we're clear, the case that we're here talking about today was from May 25th, 2018, over 5 years ago, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you had no idea that you would be testifying here today, December 7th, 2023, about a theft by receiving of a handgun case in a Rico trial.
Objection, relevant, Your Honor.
I sustain the objection.
That's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Anybody else? All right, Mr. Apt.
Very brief.
Yeah, I'll get to you, Mr. Sharp.
Good morning, Officer Henry.
Good morning.
My name's Jay Apt. Do you know this man, Monty Kendrick?
No, I don't.
Do you have any information or knowledge related to him?
No, I don't.
Thank you. No other questions.
All right, Mr. Sharp?
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Henry. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. My name is Max Shard. I represent Shannon Stillwell. And before I insert myself into this issue, this case that you're testifying about today does not involve Shannon Stillwell, correct?
Who you representing?
Shannon Stillwell. It does not involve Shannon Stillwell, this incident at Grant Park in 2018.
I don't even know.
Well, you know.
Forward the question.
I'm going to overrule that objection. All right, go ahead.
It does not involve Shannon Stillwell.
I don't know who's that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. All right, but I want to make sure I'm clear as Mr. Stillwell's attorney. You've been testifying about a shooting for several hours now, correct?
I'm testifying about a shooting several hours now.
Yes, yesterday and today.
Yes.
Okay, and you have no ballistic evidence at all. Ballistics are what links a shell casing on a crime scene to a particular gun, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you have no ballistic evidence on this case, this shooting, that links that shooting to Mr. Huey, correct?
No.
Okay, and you have no gunshot residue evidence to suggest that there was any gunshot residue on Mr. Huey.
Asked and answered. Move on.
And to your knowledge, you never charged Mr. Huey with any shooting, correct?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear. Thank you.
Anyone else? All right, redirect, if anything.
Officer Henry, let me ask you this. While the shooting took place, was your responsibility arresting him for theft by receiving stolen property?
Ask the question one more time.
Sure. In this case, while the shooting did take place, what was your responsibility? What did you arrest Mr. Huey for?
I was arrested for stolen gun and obstruction and concealing a weapon.
So that's what you were brought here to testify about, right?
Yeah, yes.
I sustain the question as to form.
Was that what you were brought here to testify about?
To my knowledge, yes, ma'am.
So theft by receiving stolen property,
Yes, ma'am.
carrying concealed weapon,
Yes, ma'am.
and obstruction,
And reckless conduct.
and reckless conduct.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's first talk about the obstruction. Why did you arrest him for obstruction?
I arrested him for obstruction because I stepped out my patrol vehicle and trying to talk to him. I stepped out my patrol vehicle trying to talk to him, and while trying to talk to him, he took off running, so that's obstruction from large force from an officer.
Okay, so when you tried to speak with him, he took off running.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
At
that time, before he took off running, what did you say to him?
I say, Atlanta police. Officer Henry, let me talk to you for a second.
And he just took off running.
Just took off.
Well, no, I'll overrule the objection.
And he just took off running.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And as he was running, what happened?
While he was running, he put maybe.
Your Honor.
Hold on one second.
While he took off.
Hold on.
Why he breathing in the mic like that?
I'm going to sustain the objection.
Was a gun thrown by the person you saw take off running?
Yes.
And is that the gun that you saw earlier today?
Yes, ma'am.
And it wasn't Marquavius Huey who threw that gun?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, there was some questioning about time on cross-examination.
Yes, ma'am.
When you responded to the scene, was that around 8:01 p.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
Once you arrived, did you immediately see Mr. Huey, or did some time pass before you saw Mr. Huey?
As I remember, we driving around looking for the description of the individual. They say shooting, say it could have been the time of when the call actually dispatched. But that's the time, 20:01, that's the time that the call was dispatched. So I may get there 10 minutes, 15 minutes after. I can't recall what time I arrived there.
And were you driving around looking for the individuals for a period of time?
Yeah, we were looking for suspects.
And in that period of time, could the gun have cooled down in the period of time when you're looking for the subject?
That's affirmative.
That's affirmative. I mean, that's yes?
Yes.
All right. Now, as it relates to Mr. Huey, in the course of prepping for examination today, did you try to look up a picture for you to remember who Marquavius Huey was?
Yes, I did.
Okay. The picture that you looked at, what was do you recall the date of the picture that you looked at?
The date of the picture was
Objection relevance?
Your Honor, it's going to become relevant given our...
Please. It's not relevant right now, Judge.
That's relevant. I'll rule the objection.
When did you look at that picture?
Yesterday.
What was the date of that picture when that picture was taken?
The picture was dated.
What was the date of the picture? 403.
I'm going to overrule the objection.
Was it in
I've already overruled it twice now.
2018.
No, your answer was in 2018.
Overruled.
Your answer was in 2018. The picture
Your Honor, and I apologize, I know this had nothing to do with Mr. Williams.
Then please, please, sir.
District Attorney testified, I object.
Basis?
Object, he gave his answer, District Attorney said no, 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 and she's telling the answer that she wants. This witness has to testify from his own knowledge.
I stand as to form. Okay, I got it.
Let him cook. Let Brian cook now.
When was your incident?
My incident was in 2018.
Did you show us today a picture that you used to refresh your memory?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the date of the picture? What year was that picture taken?
Again, Your Honor, that is improper, Your Honor.
I'm going to overrule the objection.
Just what was the date? I'm sorry.
I'll sustain that.
I didn't hear the piece.
Mr. Sharp said foundation. I'll sustain that. So, madam, lay some foundation.
Yesterday, what did you do in order to refresh your memory as to the person that you arrested?
Pull a picture from his
Did you pull a picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the picture that you pulled, did it have a date in which that picture was taken?
I'd have to go back and verify the date the picture was taken.
Okay. Do you recall that being, if you can remember?
They breaking him down.
Was there a date at the bottom of that picture?
Look, he don't even know.
To my knowledge, yes.
He don't know.
Do you have a copy of the picture that you provided to us today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We're looking at a copy of refreshment as to the date of when that picture was taken.
He getting broke down by the prosecution and the defense. What the fuck?
What are you showing them? What are you marking it as?
Yeah, I see the piece of that.
10/24.
Hold on. What's the number of the document? Hold on, Mr. Matthews.
It's going to be 168M, Your Honor.
All right, come on up now.
Well, Kodak Black just got arrested again, y'all. I guess I'm gonna be doing a video on that.
All right, stop radio. Thanks.
God damn, Kodak. Old Kodak, man. Yo, you know what? I'm thinking because thinking because he's such a new cop. He said he only been in police for 6 years. They're gonna just break his ass down. They're gonna just break him the fuck down like a bag of weed. They're gonna break his ass down. He can't even answer. He ain't even helping the prosecutors. They need to get that nigga off the stand. Nigga. Defense keep him. Smash them lights. Free Kodak, man. Damn, Kodak. This nigga Kodak sniffing coke. Yeah. So in case y'all wondering, the dude they keep showing with the low cut, he's accused of shooting 3 people at the park, and this was the responding officer, this Jamaican guy. What's his name? Officer Henry. So they trying to, make sure he did his due diligence. See, this, when it comes to these trials, especially like these, I guess, gang charges and shit like that, or just any kind of criminal shit, usually one of the police then fucked up somewhere, so they break the police down. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think the police has to follow so many procedures on every single thing that they do. Half of the time it's gonna be something that they missed. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't read the nigga his rights, or they assume like they just. But at the in the time of the crime, they it don't get exposed to trial. You know what I mean? So that's what they basically just doing to all these motherfucking cops. Free Kodak, man. Yeah, Kodak need to be he gonna fuck around and the fentanyl gonna get him, yo. Cause Kodak fuck with meth, he fuck with coke now. I didn't even know I'm not surprised he fuck with meth. Smoke weed. I don't even really see him smoking weed no more. What, meth? What's that other shit they got? Oh, X pills, Flocka. He fuck with all that shit. Yeah, they cooking the blood clot, rise clot, boy, bomba clot. No, I think dude on the stand slow. He said he only been to police for like 6 years. I'm pretty sure this is his first Rico, because this is the actual first Rico ever in the state of Georgia. So he probably know. He sounded like he got breathing problems, don't he? Oh, I'm not gonna make fun of him. I'm just saying it sounds like he has like breathing problems or something, right? Yeah, Kodak just got locked up. I don't know if it was late last night or early this morning, but let me get my coffee. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna go because ain't his name like Bill Capri? I can just go look it up myself on their website. You said how I know what Kodak do? The same reason you here, all 491 of y'all, because I know I be in the know. But no, somebody just sent it to me, and I seen his records already. I'd rather go look at it myself though. He got caught with some coke. Let me show y'all what happened. I'm gonna make a video on it on lunch break. I'll tell y'all exactly what happened. He got caught with possession of cocaine, tampering with evidence, fabricate physical evidence, improper stop, stand park. He in Broward County. Yup. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up on the website right now. Let's see. Yeah, he gonna fuck around and get the wrong drug one time, bro. Cause he fucking with drugs that niggas be cutting with fentanyl, like cocaine and ecstasy and shit. You gotta know who you. I wouldn't advise nobody to get that, but if you fucking with that shit, you better be getting it from. You better know exactly where that shit come from. But I wouldn't even fuck with it. I don't condone into it, but you know what I mean. I know people do what they do. Yeah. Smash them lights, gang. Smash them lights. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. Won't he on probation or something? Or did he get off? I think he ended up getting off. Smash them likes, y'all. Let's run these likes up. We got 500 people. We only got 91 likes. We got to run these likes up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Another day. We're gonna be back tomorrow too. Tomorrow, I think, is gonna be the last day until Monday. If you want to donate, because you know I'm Mr. Demonetized for no motherfucking reason, I gotta start wearing that shit like it's a badge of honor, because I know I ain't doing that wrong. You can hit the Cash App, the Chime, the Venmo, the PayPal. You can send whatever, you know. I just ask Smash the like. Look, Doug excited. They must got some good news, nigga. Smash them likes, y'all. Smash them. Salute, salute. I'm gonna look up Thug. I said Thug. I'm looking up Kodak shit right now. But I seen it already, but I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about the Sauce Walker shit. I just couldn't do it because right before I went live last night, shout out to everybody that put up to the music stream too. Right before we did the music stream, that shit had happened. Literally when I was about to press live. So I ain't have time to really do my, cause I gotta do my research before I just make a video. I want to see exactly. I gotta go. I ain't just gonna go off on other nigga shit, unless that's all we got. But I'll say that, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with Sauce Walker. I actually got a video in the making, kinda. I already started like doing a little research on the Sauce Walker shit. All right, I'm gonna look it up right now. Let me see what this nigga. Let me see what this nigga Yakman did.
All right, what will the objection?
Did you provide us with a picture to
Yep.
show us the person who you arrested?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to show you to refresh your memory. State's Exhibit, for the only purpose of refreshing your memory, State's Exhibit 168M. Is that the picture you provided?
Yes, ma'am.
And did that refresh your memory as to who you arrested on that day?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm now going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 169M. Looking at State's Exhibit 169, do you recognize State's Exhibit 169?
Bill Capri.
No.
You do not.
No.
Looking at what you use to refresh your memory as to 168M and looking at State's Exhibit 169M.
Kodak 5'6"? Little short ass dude.
If it does it or does it not?
It doesn't.
It does not? Okay. But 168M is what you produced,
Yes,
showing
ma'am.
us as a person.
I sustain
So was 168M what you, was that the picture you gave us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And was that Marquavius Huey?
Yes, ma'am.
Basis.
Who was the 168M?
I sustain the objection as the last question, Mr. Matthews. All right, go ahead, madam.
Who is the person 168M?
Marcus Huey.
Marquavius Huey.
Marquavius Huey.
All right.
Anything else?
Of course, it's over for one moment. And what was Marquavius Huey's date of birth? Objection.
That's been asked and answered already. Miss Hill.
Are you a gang investigator?
No, ma'am.
Are you responsible for taking out any type of gang warrant?
No, ma'am.
All right, court to go. And my last question In State Exhibit 168N, was that a fair and accurate depiction of the person you arrested on May 25th, 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have no further questions.
Anything further?
Yes, sir. Just briefly, Judge. Officer Henry, you testified. Government just asked you questions about why you were brought here to testify. You answered that you were brought here to testify about a theft by receiving of a handgun case, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You were not brought here to testify about an aggravated assault, triple shooting, were you?
No.
And
sustain the question.
And so, if you were brought here to testify about a theft by receiving, you didn't make a 911 call indicating that you arrested Mr. Huey for theft by receiving, correct?
If I did make a 911, no.
You didn't call 911.
No.
Right, and you didn't call 911 and 2 or 3 different people saying that it was theft by receiving, did you?
No.
Okay. And you didn't need a 911 call in order to investigate your theft by receiving case, correct?
The actual call come up as a 911 call.
You did not need to make a 911 call to handle your theft by receiving case, right?
Yes, because not a 911 call Winder PD once ACIC confirmed that's the gun.
So you made a 911 call?
Oh, it's not really a 911 call. So.
You didn't make any 911 calls?
No, I didn't.
You didn't need to make one regarding theft by receiving case?
I did not.
Let him finish, okay?
I apologize, Judge. A lot of people took off running when they heard gunshots, right?
Some people do, some people don't.
Really common, though. Most people do, though, correct?
In my opinion, some people do, some people don't.
People are going to do one or two things. They're either going to run or they're going to get down, right?
I don't know what they're going to do. I know what I'll do.
You're a police officer, so you might do something different, correct?
At the time, I don't know.
Okay. You didn't note anywhere in your police report about a weapon cooling down or having time to cool down.
Asked and answered.
I don't think I asked that question.
Asked and answered. Let's move on.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Anything else? All right.
Good morning, sir, or afternoon, sir. Thank you for what you do.
Good afternoon. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Can I ask you, do you have those photographs? I think it's 168, 169, or 167 in front of you.
No, I don't.
You know, Madam Court Reporter, can I get those?
It's 168M and 169M.
May I approach you, sir?
Here, man.
May I approach you, sir? I'm showing you what's already been identified as 168, and it looks like an M and 169M, if you don't mind. The first one is 168 that I left in the top. Is that right?
Which
yes, sir.
M? 168M? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Where did you get that photograph?
Where did I get it?
Yeah, if you don't mind telling the ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
I get it from my department system.
And who told you to get that photograph, if you don't mind?
Who told me?
Yeah, who asked you?
No one asked me to get the photograph. I get it from my personal, for the case. Refresh my memory.
Did you, were you sent that photograph earlier by anybody? Or did you do this all on your own?
It's just sent, well, I don't understand.
Were you advised to look at that photograph specifically, or did you do it on your own?
No, I do it on my own.
Okay. 169M is the other photograph?
Yes.
You don't recognize that today?
No, I don't.
How did you go about pulling that photograph of 168M off your system?
How do I go about it?
How did you do it in this case? Somebody had to prompt you, or you had to prompt yourself? What did you do to pull that photograph? What made you pull a photograph?
I could pull a criminal history on any individual once I have
Mr. Steele and Ms. Hilton,
the charges on the individual.
One more second, just hold on. Come on up here, please.
Yeah, but to answer your question again in real time, Magic, I did a video on it. The video has probably, last time I checked the video I did on it has like, I checked it like last Monday, it had like 52,000 views. It probably has more now. But Kodak Black rapped about it in a few songs, you know, and he actually admitted it in the DJ Academics interview. He said he eat it, but if you eat it, you smoke it, you smoke it, you eat it. It's the same, you know what I mean? Ice, meth, you know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't just put that on nobody, bro. And I've been around meth heads before, living in California for so long. Like, nigga, tweakers, that's what a tweaker is. That's what a real tweaker is. I don't know what they call them other places, but in Cali, a tweaker is specifically somebody who fucking smokes or do meth. Not cocaine, not heroin. People can say that, but it derives from tweaker is about a meth, you know what I mean? And I don't think it's funny. I'm not even laughing. I'm just saying it's a fact. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't make it up. I didn't make the rules. But free Kodak. I'm gonna do a video on it. I'm gonna do some more research on it. But I seen it. I'm looking at his arrest. He's in jail right now. I look at his arrest record right now.
Have you, we're gonna come back to those photographs later, it sounds like. Can you do me a favor? You were talking about, you asked about taking out warrants, arresting people for criminal street gang activity. Do you remember those kind of conversations?
I never have those conversations.
What?
Today. Do you remember that discussion?
Say, I take out warrant. Ask the question again one more time.
Have you ever do you remember speaking about ever arresting someone for criminal street gang activity?
Yeah, the question was stated to me. If I have an answer was no.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything further? No. Okay, all right. May we excuse Officer Henry permanently or temporarily as a witness?
Tim.
Okay. All right, Officer Henry, thank you for your patience with us. I'm going to permanently excuse you as a witness. You're free to go about your usual duties and avocation. Just don't discuss your testimony with anybody except the attorneys in this case, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, sir.
Twacked out triggers. Hey, shout out Spider Low. See, ask Spider Low. He know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, consistent, it's the lunchtime hour, okay? And then,
I knew it. I knew it.
all right,
Shout out Spider Low.
My conversations with you all yesterday as a collective group. We're going to recess for today, and we're going to come back tomorrow for 12:30.
Oh, it's over with.
And at that time, we're going to reconvene the case, and we'll probably work until about 4:30 or 5 o'clock tomorrow, okay? But so tomorrow morning, you do not need to report. I'd like you to report for 12:30 for an anticipated 1 o'clock start time, all right? Okay, let's go ahead and recap our daily ad nauseum admonitions, all right? So we're going to talk about the case when we're going back out there? In your headquarters, the jury deliberation room? Okay, how about when we're going to Charlotte or when you're being taken to wherever it is that you're being dropped off from?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk to our loved ones at home tonight? Yeah. How about we go into any third-party sources?
Bro, let's be honest, yo. We know what he's saying here. Do you really think that these people is going home to their fucking families, their husbands and their wives, and probably they're not saying shit to their kids or nothing like, or they... These people talking about this shit. He tried to tell these niggas yesterday, hey, don't get on social media. How the fuck can you not get on social media? Like, what if, you know, people only communicate with certain people through social media? That's why I'm saying the way they gotta fix this shit. Now that we got social media, they gotta fix this shit to where that I don't know how they gonna do that shit, but bro, niggas is gonna look at the internet. Niggas gonna see it on the news. This ain't fucking the 60s, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? How the fuck can you not see? You know damn well, nigga, I'm over here streaming the case. There's probably 30, 100 other niggas streaming the shit. 5 media platforms. Like, bro, that shit is... The jury is going to see this shit. Look, check this out. 9 times out of 10, somebody on that jury already know who the fuck Young Thug was. Because for one, all them people from Atlanta, they take people from your community and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you
How the fuck can you? That's just like bullshit, bro.
But you know, you're still on this jury, and you still have your number one obligation is to the parties and to the court. So I haven't released you from the service, so you're still here. So whatever you decide to do is yours, but you're still within the breast of jury service. Okay?
Thank you. Is there any way through the media or otherwise that
through the who?
Through the media or any other way that our employees know of that administrative time for 2 weeks?
No, everybody knows about your business at this point in time. No, sorry.
Yeah, there's only one more day today, this week.
We have a full and public sphere and arena. Yeah, there are going to be, everybody kind of listens to the matter. You all can't, of course, consistent with the court's earlier directives. But my suggestion is, if you have any difficulty, let me know, and we'll go ahead and I'll make a call to your employer and just tell them that you're still on jury service. Because if they say, well, you're not working this day, come to work. Well, no, you really don't have to come to work because I haven't released you from jury service. You know, I've given you this time because, you know, it's the holidays and because we have other business that needs to be taken up. So theoretically, you're still on jury service, all right?
Thank you.
Okay. All right, anybody else? But if you have any problems, please let me know, okay? All right, we'll make a phone call for you.
Hey, Nate Johnson, shut the fuck up, man. I'm tired of niggas come here and talk to. This nigga, this is a watch party. This is like a live reaction, nigga. Nigga, we reacting to this shit live, nigga. It's only one more day. If you must ain't been following this shit. Today is fucking Thursday. There's only one more day tomorrow. That's the rest of the schedule. We don't know tomorrow, next week's schedule, bro. Fuck, nigga, you can't come here, man. You lucky your own motherfucking time your ass out. I'm in a good mood today. You shut the fuck up, nigga, or go somewhere else. Cocksucker beat it. We ain't here building and shit, nigga. There's always some motherfucker that come through, man. You talk, nigga. Go watch the shit by yourself in your room on Law and Order or whatever the fuck the station is, nigga. We ain't here picking it, nigga. It's over with. The case is over with for the day, nigga. God damn, bro. Weirdo ass nigga. Nah, he ain't talking about the damn judge. What the fuck is wrong with niggas, bro? Why you come on my shit? How the fuck you come on my shit?
Please be seated. Okay, counsels, consistent with the court's earlier directives, before you leave, please police up your listening devices so I can go ahead and charge them. If you'll hand them to Mr. Kern so I can go ahead and put them back in the chargers. Tomorrow, 12:30. And for an anticipated 1 o'clock start time. State, do you have your witnesses lined up for tomorrow? We do. Have you disclosed those witnesses to the defense?
We disclosed the list of witnesses. We didn't disclose the order because of the short time.
I believe one
one of these mornings, maybe yesterday morning or the morning before, we did lay out who was coming up, but we can resend that email out.
Okay, I know you sent an email consistent with everybody, but can you tell the court who you're calling tomorrow?
No, we thought we did a more specific list, but yes, we are calling Officer Collins.
Are you listening, Mr. Short?
I am.
Okay, because I don't want you, the first thing you say, to repeat it all over again. I only have a limited amount of time. I got to go. All right? So, Officer
Collins.
Officer Collins.
Mary Clear.
Mary Clear. How's she spell her last name?
Clear, but I believe she may have a new name, maybe Karpf, Karpf.
What does she do?
She's with the GBI.
Okay, all right.
And that's going to be for Act 48 through 50, I believe. It's Trontavia Stevens, July 3rd, 2015 stop.
Okay.
And then we'll have Douglas Evans, who tested the marijuana in the cases that have previously went this week.
Okay.
Then we have Officer Fikes with the Brookhaven Police Department.
All right.
And then last, if we get there, will be the witnesses related to the July 2015 terroristic threats involving Mr. Williams.
Okay. All right.
And those are all laid out in the email that we sent.
And that's laid out. Question those for one moment. And if that doesn't take us to 5 o'clock, then we do have some more, but they're all contained within that list. But we think that that's going to get us to 5 o'clock tomorrow.
All right. I think you'll have plenty. All right. Okay. Anything else, folks?
Can we ask about next week?
No, not for tomorrow. We'll cover that tomorrow, Mr. Mr. Steele, we'll cover that tomorrow. All right.
Collins and Evans would act.
She just said
I heard her say 48 through 50 was very clear.
Well, both Collins and Clear are on the same case.
All right. All right, folks, anything? We'll cover it next week tomorrow. All right, the plan for next week. So if the state can please be prepared to cover what you anticipate at least a couple days in advance, so we can go ahead and do that, that would be fine. Okay, all right. Okay, folks, see you tomorrow at 12:30 for a 1 o'clock start time. All right, be well. We're in recess. All right.
Well, it's an early day, man. There's a little bit of cooking going on. My bad. I ain't mean to spaz like that, but that shit don't make sense to me. Like, bruh, go to fuck somewhere else. If what we doing is just so getting on your nerves, you can go watch it by your fucking self. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a fucking watch party. But shout out to everybody that pulled up. Shit, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Taisha for sending that cash out. I appreciate it. If y'all want to donate to the channel, because do I gotta say it? Do I gotta say what the fuck YouTube? Yeah, what I mean? Do I gotta say it? I ain't gotta say it. Y'all know what the fuck they trying to do. Other than that, I'm about to take this time to goddamn go outside and get some fresh air and make some more content, nigga. This is an early day for me. Music stream later tonight. God damn it. Hold on. Music stream later tonight. Shout out everybody that pulled through. Spider Loke, goddamn Theodore, Ray, Kenneth, Tish TV, Demetrius, White Falcon, yo coded talking ass. Hold on, my bad. Yo coded lingo talking ass. Hold on. God damn it. Who else the fuck? Ladyfish, Baltimore, Mady, Montana. Who else? Memphis, Nola. Shout out Nola. Oh, your bitch ass. Dave, World Be Free, Daniel, K Pick. What up, K Pick? I fuck with you, K Pick. K Pick know what he talking about. You can tell K Pick done been around some legal shit. But yeah, short day, pretty good day. But tomorrow we back. You heard what they said. What? You know it's always gonna be late tomorrow, so I'm gonna post up the thumbnail and shit. Y'all smash them likes if you on the replay. Yeah, damn, excuse me. Yeah, free Crip Mac too, man. Free Crip Mac, bro. Kodak Black, I want you free, but maybe your ass need to go to rehab. I'm about to do a video on that Kodak Black shit and Sauce Walker. What happened with him last night? Yeah, shouts out to the Snow Gang. It's never bye. Remember, it's never bye-bye. Bye-bye too permanent. It's I'll see y'all later, man. Snow Gang and No Gang, I'm gone.